Hello. Is it okay? Yeah. Um, this is very. I've not posted in a while. Not like anyone's watching, but this video doesn't have too much of a plan, but just a life update, I guess. It's currently Ash Wednesday, and I don't know if you can see, but I've got the ashes because me and my family are pretty Catholic, so that's sick. Um, but yeah, it's currently the day is 18th of Feb. Have min yet 10 applied for university, got into university, and I am going firmed. I have firm decisioned UCL for 2026. Um, yeah, and Durham's my insurance, but I'm not going for a sick course like engineering. Going for bloody philosophy, which probably sounds pretty unemployable and pretentious, but I don't know. Kind of just want to do it. I'll probably regret if I don't do it. I don't really care about making too much money though. Uh, yeah, didn't get into Oxford. But I have a pretty decent personal statement, I think, that I can give to anyone that's interested in seeing this video. It was yeah, what should I say? A levels predicted 2 A stars and an A, so that's a pretty good set of grades for those unis. I don't know. Maybe I'm just trying to make an informative video if anyone wants to know anything. Because I remember trying to learn stuff about the philosophy course at like different unis, but no one does it. So no one does the course, so it's hard to, like find people talking about it. So maybe I can be the guy, fill the hole in the demand. No, whatever it is. But yeah, to be fair, it's kind of disappointing telling people I do philosophy or I'm gonna do it because they just look at me with disappointment. I mean, not really. They'll just be like, "Where are you going for university?" And I'll be like, "UCL." And they're like, "Oh," and then I'll be like, and then they'll be like, "Oh, for what course?" And I'll be like, "Philosophy," and they'll be like, "Oh." That's cool. That's good for you. I hope you really enjoy yourself. Uh, yeah, that's probably the worst thing you want to hear. You're gonna go do something hard. 'Cause it's like, I mean, no one says to an engineering student, "Go have fun." You know what I mean? Like, it's not gonna be fun. But I mean, I think it's gonna be pretty fun for me. Uh, yeah. I mean, I'm really excited to go to London just because it's like where everything is. Uh, yeah. Like, I don't. I'd want to go to something like creative in a way where I can write. I enjoy writing. I want to write. So journalism is good in London. A publisher's place. I mean, publishers isn't actually writing; it's reading. A publishing house. I don't know. You're reading like books, aren't you? Really? That's not bad. Uh, Journalism's cool. I think I'll just. I've been looking at this really cool. Um, what is it? This really cool thing because I was on work experience in my area. With this guy called Alex Norris. Uh, and when I was with him, he was going through a bunch of meetings, and one of the meetings were a human. Oh, what was it? Slave. It was genuinely like fighting modern slavery. Oh yeah, anti-human trafficking charities, and they handle a lot of those cases. And I just thought this is the coolest thing ever. You're a real life superhero. I want to do that. That was like a couple of months back, probably 8 months back. And that's always been in the back of my mind. Like I kind of just want to do that. So maybe I might get into that in London because you can get any job in London. I want to work there as well, like in that city, because I'm from Nottingham and there's not like if you want to be a nurse or a bloody nurse, Nottingham's a good place. But I mean, I'm doing a philosophy degree. I probably won't get employed in Nottingham for not anything good really. I need to try take a risk, do something good. Um, I mean, the biggest risk would be trying to write a book right now. Not right now, like maybe 5, 6 years. But I don't think I want to. I don't think it'll be any good because it's like who writes a book at 26? Like you're not got too much life experience. You know what I mean? It's probably not that great. I feel like everyone like I've looked into this. Like a lot of people that write books or write screenplays that are like good, they break through in their 40s because it's not like acting. Acting's like you're young, you're best when you're young, aren't you? Because you look the best, I guess, Hollywood. But like you only get better at writing when your own life fuels it, probably. Like I know Kaufman, Charlie Kaufman, that thick screenplay director, writer, producer, whatever he is. Most of his life was very uneventful, unachieving, mediocre, and it's like a lot of his. Oh, my RE group chat is calling. Recently become friends with them a bit more. We've gone playing Roblox. That's kind of weird, but what is it? Look, I need to cancel it. But what was I saying? Charlie Kaufman. I don't know how to say it in an English accent, but what do you call it? Yeah, his the life unachieving because he was trying to do screenplays, but obviously he wasn't doing too well. He had no kids up until like 40, and then at 40, I think he got Being John Malkovich through. Yeah, I think that's what gave him a lot of fame. Yeah, and that's just a movie about being someone else basically. Like because you're so like that. He like all of his stuff is kind of sad, and it's like that all comes from his life. He probably felt a lot of that, and that's probably the only way to relate to people through film and novels. I'd probably rather write a novel, but or maybe adapt it to a screenplay. I don't know, but I mean, I'm not gonna. I'll probably think about it through like because I mean I write now, but I write now, but it's obviously not gonna amount to much because it's probably rubbish, and it's just really just a way to express myself to myself, in the same way playing guitar is or anything like that. Yeah. But yeah, maybe I can pursue that in London in some way. Maybe I'll be young and do it and it'll be great. But especially when you when you publish young, I feel like you probably what they're calling again. When you publish young, it's probably the case where now you're a writer, and if you are successful, then I feel like you're only gonna have one good novel because you've used up all your chips. Like there's nothing more to write about. Now your life is very comfortable, and what stems from comfortability? Nothing. There's nothing eventful about comfortability. Yeah, I don't want to hear about that. Which is partly why I kind of did a philosophy degree. Like, I don't care about the comfortability of it. It's probably not too comfortable after university, and I don't even come from a really rich household. Because I know most people that take the philosophy course are probably like from a middle class background. Like I know people in the year above me that did that, and it's like, okay, I see where you live, and you're doing amazing. So it's like you can afford to do that, I guess. But I don't. I probably should have done something safer. I should have probably done medicine. I had the grades for it. I could have. I just chose not to. Um, yeah. I mean, yeah. So if anyone's actually even watching at this point, 8 minutes in, any advice for a humanities application to university, or even something about UCL? I've done a lot of research. I know about it. I've not lived there yet, but I'm actually just looking at accommodations right now. I want to get something near the campus. Yeah. What else? What else is up? This is just a catch-up video. Um, School's almost over. I've got a calendar up there. Um, I don't know if you can see, but I've been putting an X on every day, every morning, so that's pretty sick. Um, I think 2 more months into my exam start, and then it's all over. And then I've got like a lot of time on my hands, which I'm going to be working in because I need to work to afford to live in London because mummy and daddy can't afford it for me to live there. Yeah, which is kind of sad. But actually not sad because I've never had a job. I've had one job, but that's it. I don't work much. A lot of my friends do work. They don't like it, but they get money. I mean, they have more money than me. I'm lazy. I probably should get a job, but I'm really lazy. Um, I just don't see. I don't expend that much money, so I don't need that much money. Like I don't buy anything really, and I sort of have a little job on the side right now that I get like 45, £75 from every 2 months just for doing something small. So that's kind of nice. Only thing I spend it on is maybe books. and maybe a odd few bits of clothes here and there, and then food. Food is probably the most. I don't know what I'm talking about now. I'm kind of dozed out because Ash Wednesday starting today. I'm giving up. I'm giving up swearing. I was about to swear. I'm giving up swearing because I swear way too much. It's disgusting. I hate it. Giving up swearing and giving up just being an idiot morally. I need to have a better image of other people and myself. Because you know what, I have this thing. Where I'll like judge everyone else, and in my mind I'll justify that because it's like, oh, I don't have a positive image of myself, so I can jokingly have a poor image of everyone else because that's how I think of myself. Um, and that's kind of unhealthy. I don't want to do that. It's because then I'll think back to myself and I think, oh, I'm such a horrible person, and it's like I'm just fueling my own self-image. I'm not doing anything good. I'm just fueling myself. Um, yeah, I need to stop thinking I'm this smart guy. I need to stop thinking that I know anything more than anyone else. I mean, the thing is, I still subconsciously think that about some people though. So it's like I don't know. Maybe I should just I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I should just kill myself. No, I'm joking. That's a joke. Um. Yeah. So I'm fixing that for Lent. What else? Um. I don't know actually. I heard one guy on the internet. I was watching a YouTuber, really small one. He's sick. I don't know his name. He's trying to read one essay, one poem, and one short story every day. Not for Lent. For New Year's resolutions. So I might just try to do that. Probably won't, but might. I've barely been reading recently. Been getting high way too much. That is the thing. I need to stop doing that. Smoking weed. It's I need to just stop. It's just kind of I just shouldn't do it. Yeah, I've done it. I usually don't do it 2 days consecutively, but I did it the last 2 days consecutively. I've barely been eating. I've barely eaten in the last 3 days. Um, I'm just so busy just seeing people. Like what was it? 2 nights ago, I went out. We got high, we got food, and we stayed out until like 5 a.m. Then I woke up at like 10 a.m. to go out with a bunch of friends again. Got home at like 6 or 7, and then went out again that day at like 12 a.m. Stayed out till 5 a.m. again, and then tonight, like today, is the only day I actually got enough sleep. But I've barely eaten. I've not felt too hungry, but I feel horrible. I feel dirty. I feel and it's like Ash Wednesday. I feel like oh, I'm such a piece of poo. So I'm probably not gonna smoke for the rest of Lent. I don't want to smoke period ever again, but I know I probably will. Um, I'm still gonna drink though. Drinking, I don't drink that all the time, so it's fine. It's just fun. Um, yeah, I don't know what else to talk about. That green light, I didn't know that was on me. But how many minutes is it? 13. I don't know if anyone else is gonna listen to this. This is yeah. Anyways, do I want to say anything else? I don't. Goodbye.